Hi there, it's always so good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. I'm John Merriman, and this is your Tuesday morning guitar song. Barbra Streisand. Let's get a few things out of the way first. If it has to do with a statuette, a plaque, or a trophy, Barbra Streisand has won it, and probably more than once. If it has to do with setting a record in the entertainment business as the first female ever to blank, Barbra Streisand probably set it. It's been said about her that she's the type of artist that appears only once a generation. But that was said 3 generations ago, and she's still going strong. So we're up to, she's the type of artist that appears only once every 100 years, and we're still counting. To me, Barbra Streisand, as an artist, is the perfect storm of charisma, physical ability, talent, personality, and reachability, if that is such a word. She's just so darn likable and approachable. I'm always left in awe and wonder at where did this cosmic being come from? What hall of the gods did she descend from to earth? Well, she came from Brooklyn. That's all I know on that one. This force of nature embodied herself in Brooklyn in 1942. Barbra Streisand's father was a high school teacher, and he was a nationally recognized high school teacher because he was so creative and innovative. Her mother was a high school secretary, and that's where her mother and her father met. At 15 months old, Barbra's father died unexpectedly, and her mother was forced to go out to work to support the whole family, and they were plunged into near poverty. When she got older, Barbra would say that she always felt like an outcast at school because all the other kids had fathers, and she didn't. And she would say that her mother was always so busy that she couldn't give her the care, the love, and the attention and the support that she was just craving as a young person. Well, at 8 years old, a stepfather came into Barbra's life, and things went from bad to even worse. She had a terrible relationship with this man. He was very mean to her, he was very critical, and he always picked on her. And as a young child, she wanted nothing but to get away from Brooklyn. Well, you can understand why the fantasy land of the theater and acting was so appealing to her. And her new life passion back then as a young person was to become an actress. Singing? Well, her mother wanted her to be a school teacher, and she knew she had a good singing voice back then, but it was never encouraged, it was never developed, and it was just always in the background. Well, at 16 years old, Barbra got herself out of high school, and with an army cot that she carried, she crossed the river over to Manhattan to become an actress. She slept on this cot wherever she could, wherever a friend would give her space. She was the original couch surfer. And she went to all the casting calls, and it was always the same. She was too young for the parts. So she had to take menial jobs in theaters like being an usher and things like that. But one thing she always heard at these casting calls was that she had a great singing voice. And she heard it over and over. And she started thinking, well, I can't get any jobs as an actress. Maybe I can get a job singing somewhere until I can break into the theater. So she talked her boyfriend into helping her make a demo tape. And her boyfriend at the time didn't even know she could sing. And he was just blown away by what he heard. She took this demo tape and she entered a talent contest at a nightclub in New York, and she won it for singing. And that gave her the encouragement to go to auditions for singing at nightclubs, plus still go to auditions for the theater. Well, she got her first professional job when she was 18 years old at the Bon Signor nightclub in Manhattan. And she was hired to open singing for Phyllis Diller. And they liked her so much after that gig that they asked her to stay on as a singer. And for 6 months, she stayed at the Bon Signor nightclub in Manhattan and developed her singing voice. She had a 3-octave range. It was just incredible. Plus, she developed her stage personality of being this in-your-face, Jewish, fun, very witty type person that everybody loves her now as, Barbra Streisand. Well, she started getting so much attention from the reviewers in New York. They were drawn to her, and they started writing such great reviews about this incredible singing voice they were hearing, that she got a manager and she got more jobs as a singer. Well, when she was 20 years old, she finally got her first job in musical theater in Manhattan. And then at 22 years old, she was asked to take the lead in a brand new Broadway musical, Funny Girl. And that started it all off. She was now a triple threat performer. She could sing, she had a great stage personality, and she could act. And away she went on this incredible multifaceted career. Plus, if you throw in now humanitarian, political activist, mother, and author, you gotta wonder what planet this person came from. And whatever planet it is, I'm sure she's the first one from that planet to be the topic of your Tuesday morning fun fact. Here's your Tuesday morning fun fact. You don't get to where Barbra Streisand is without leaving behind you a long trail of fun facts. There are so many fun facts in her life that I actually had trouble deciding which one to use. So, here's a couple of the runner-ups today. Runner-up number 2. She is only one of 2 people from the entertainment industry to win a Peabody Award. Runner-up number 1. Barbra Streisand went to high school with Neil Diamond. And here is your official Tuesday morning fun fact. In the late 1960s, Barbra Streisand was only one 3-letter word away from being the First Lady of Canada. In 1969, she dated Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. He proposed to her. The word she chose to answer him with was no. She would have looked so good on those stamps. Well, and there is your Tuesday morning fun fact. Let's go back to 1985 for your Tuesday morning guitar song. In honor of her musical theater history, I chose something from the Broadway album. Please don't go away. I'll be right back. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it, and it's always so good to see you. If you have a second, please like the show or like the page if you're watching on Facebook. If the Spirit moves you, please share the show on your social media or send the show to a Barbra Streisand fan that you know or someone who likes guitar music. Please come back and see me next week. And remember, you're never ready for your day without a song in your heart. Bye now.